You always hear preppers talk about, I got this many guns and I got like 1 or 2 years worth of food, or I got a bunker, and that's perfectly great. But there's one very simple prep that most people don't talk about. What happens if the power goes out for 10 minutes or you have a hurricane that knocks out the power for days or weeks at a time? Light. And I'm a light whore. I love flashlights. I have plenty of them. So we're going to show you exactly what we have today, and Triana's going to show it off. First, it's a little Jewel Thief. It's just a single little LED. Uses dead AA batteries from remote controls. Does not put out that much light, but it's good for a little spotlighting, especially if you're in a completely dark room. And what's best, of course, it uses dead batteries. So something that you were originally going to throw out, it still uses. The next two I have are, they have little solar panels on the front of them. The silver one is Goal Zero. I think I paid like $5 for that at Lowe's. So you throw it on the windowsill all the time and just let it charge throughout the day. It keeps it charged up. The other one was a Christmas stocking stuffer from Walmart, and that one is a little solar panel plus a small crank on it as well. Both also are not a lot of light. They're great for spotlighting. Probably about 30 minutes of runtime on them on each. Yeah, the Walmart stocking stuffer has 3 little LEDs on it. It's a little brighter. And the one I got originally from Lowe's, the Goal Zero one for $5, also has a little clip on the side of it. But this one has 2 LEDs. It's not quite as bright, but again, this is great for spotlighting or keeping next to your right next to your bed. If the power goes out in the middle of the night, you need something to see so you can get to your better light sources. Next up is I bought that for $25 at an electrical supply store. Runs off of 3 AAA batteries. That's about 300 lumens. It's one of those ones that have like the 3 settings. It's high, medium, low, flashy. It gives SOS and stuff like that. That's medium, that's low, and then I think it'll flash SOS or something like that. There you go. So, runtime on that on high is probably about 3 hours or so. And then the next one we go up to is Rayovac. Triana actually got me that for Christmas this year. I think it's about $10 or so at Walmart. You can find them. Runs on 2 AA batteries. This one only has a high, low, and off, and that's about it. And the best thing is when the AA batteries die in this, then I can transfer them over to the Jewel Thief and get more light out of them for a longer period.
Cheap recycling.
This one is about $35. It is 1,000 lumens. It's really bright. But at the same time, it's not a highly focused beam like the Rayovac one was. It's much more of a wide dispersal, so it can actually light up a whole room real easy. The button's really tight on it. Unfortunately, you're not going to be able to see as much of the light intensity from the camera. That's why I'm describing it for you. This one, you can actually focus it a little bit. The barrel actually comes on out, and it'll pull it. There you go. And it'll focus into a smaller dot or do wide dispersion. This runs off of 2 18650 batteries and comes with a regular wall charger. On high, you get about 2 hours on that. On low, you'll get up to almost 10. Next up, something else you usually probably keep right next to your bedside is our Eton FRX3 emergency radio. That also has very low-powered dual white LEDs and a flashing red, although I see absolutely no use for the flashing red. But it's just another form of a little emergency light source, so you can find the more higher powered ones, or you finally get up to something really big like the Coleman lantern. Runs off of a 6-volt sealed lead acid battery specifically designed for this one. Go ahead and turn that on.
It's low.
The only downfall is low and high on this really doesn't do that much. They're almost the same, but you can usually get about 6 to 8 hours of runtime out of this. Pop that battery out of the bottom there real quick for him. Both sides. And as you can see, it is just I believe it's a 2 amp hour, 6-volt sealed lead acid battery in their special enclosure, and plugs right into the top of it, if you can see on there, to recharge We have the ability to recharge this either from a wall outlet or also DC cigarette lighter adapters. So we can actually charge this one on solar as well through our little solar camping battery pack. So that's great if you have an extended outage. We can keep this lantern lit up constantly every single night, just recharge it with sun during the daytime. So that's how much I've poured out lights so far, and trust me, I'm not done. I always find a new flashlight somewhere, and it's just one of those things you always need and no one ever talks about. So if you want to, make your own video response to this and show everyone else exactly what your light source is in an emergency situation, or leave some information in the comments. Thanks.
Like what?
You still didn't get that thing back in there? Hot damn.